In the name of Allah, the most compassionate, the most merciful. My name is Abdul Khaliq Darwish. How to judge a person? How to know that the kind of person this person is? Probably somebody was praising another person in front of Syed Na bin Alkhitab, the second caliph. Sayyidina Umar asked him that did you ever travel with him? Although the travel in those days was the travel indeed. And travel in those days along with the person mean that the person cannot hide the two self at all. It will become obvious. Then he said, no. Sayyidina Umar asked another question. Did you do certain other matters of, like give and take of money, etc.? Again he replied, no. The third thing, another he asked another thing as well. Maybe it was about did you eat with him or not? While sitting at the same place, eating the food which is meant for the two of you. Probably this question, the third, though I'm not very sure. He replied, no. Then Sayyidna Umar said that you cannot praise this person and you don't know the true self of him. I was traveling and returning from a major city to my hometown. It was a travel of approximately, you know, slightly lesser than 2 hours. A person sitting on the seat behind me was talking to his son, probably, as there was a kind of dispute between between the wife of his son with her in-laws, and he was going to visit that family. The way he spoke about his daughter-in-law and her family and her parents, I thought that this person is not a fair person at all. This person is not an honest person at all. This person do not have a compassion at all. This person is really, it's very, very hard. And if at all she is gone, maybe she is very much right. And these people, I don't know the rest of the people, but as for this father-in-law is concerned, for the father of the groom is concerned, at least this person is not fair with her at all. Then he spoke to another person on telephone. It was he was talking about WhatsApp group in which he was a participant as well. The way he was talking about another participant, you know, with the another person talking about another person, another participant with the admin of the group. Again, I come to know that this person is quite a fussy person. This person is stupid person, really. And the third thing, he when the vehicle stopped and maybe the vehicle stopped for the recharge, for the refilling of the fuel, he was talking to the driver. Again, it was quite nonsense. Although he was trying to become a smart guy, intelligent guy, but he was talking really foolish. This was a man with a religious appearance. I don't mean that all the people with the religious appearance are the same in nature, not at all. I don't say anything like that one at all. And neither all the people with the who are the clean shaven and who are having a non-religious or secular outlook, they people are the same. No, you cannot maybe judge the person from their appearance, from their face. It's not easy. Then then I realized, then I remembered that Sayyidina Umar bin Al-Khitab, you know, the way he was responding to another person, Sayyidina Umar was very much right. You cannot judge a person unless and until you have traveled with them. You cannot judge a person unless and until you have given and taken the money out, money from that person. And you cannot judge a person if at all you have not eaten a food which is meant for the two of you. Dear friends, it is really not that easy to judge a person because the people are very complicated. The people are very deep, and it is not. Some of the people have got a very deceptive look, very deceptive personality, and it's not easy to judge. But as for the travel is concerned, although this was, I had nothing to do with him. I had nothing to do with him except that we were traveling in the same vehicle. Nothing, no other relationship, no other interaction, no other transaction between the two of us. Yet I could judge because of the travel that the kind of person he is. If at all we were not in a vehicle, in one vehicle, he would have talked, not in my presence. He would have gone a bit away from me to talk to the other people. But since he was inside the vehicle, we were in the same vehicle, not only this thing, rather, he was sitting right behind me. And willingly or unwillingly, I was listening whatever this person is saying. Dear friends, you cannot judge a person unless and until you have undergone all of these few things. So don't be in a hurry, don't jump to conclusion. If at all somebody, I was having a friend, and this friend upon whom I trusted a lot initially, but then I traveled with him twice or thrice or maybe four times, and during that travel, every time I traveled with him, I came to know that we are the strange guys for each other. We are not the same sort of people. And this person is, I better if I better if I keep myself at a distance from this person. He is not a person with whom I need to get closer to. Don't need to make him my buddy, a very close friend of mine. So, although the relationship still continues, but there is quite a lot of distance has been created because of the two things, and maybe because of all the three things Syed Na bin Alkhitab had advised, the giving and the taking of the money, traveling together, etc. And even the third thing, dear friends, if at all you are desirous of knowing a person, it's good to travel with them. It's good to travel with them, and then the person will not be able to hide the true self of themselves. And because you stay together for a longer period of time, and if at all a person is doing something separately, again he she becomes suspicious. And if at all they are doing it in front of you, you will come to know that the kind of person they are, the kind of person he or she is, dear friends. So be careful and cautious once you give an opinion, once you form an opinion about someone else, whether the person is trustworthy or not. Thank you.